no! She used it! Oh no! Oh no! Good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year of the Zenith Tune. Dave, Anomaly, the Anomalicars. Few know me as the man who broke something very important to a certain pimp yesterday. But hey. Oh, that kinda hurt. Do not kiss items that you bashed in with a sledgehammer. That's Avi's wise words of the day. Speaking of, it's time for, Dawn Gone Rompa Hunger Games. And yesterday we had a big old birthday bash, and today we're enjoying a picnic in the Hunger Games. And honestly, something happened last Hunger Games that gave me a really great idea for a championship match type. An Ordeal. And I might talk about that at the end of the episode, or maybe the end of the season. Because it's something that I'm going to try at least once. Something that's in the camp of like Rumble, something we'll do every once in a while. But it's an interesting championship match type. But hey, we're having picnics today. We have the teams that would most enjoy picnics. It's good picnic weather. Well, it's a little hot. But if you have like one of those shelters or one of those like tents, it's good picnic weather. Oh yeah, so grab your blankets, grab that picnic basket, and let's see who's invited to the picnic today. We got Grand Scheme. Of course, the Mets, who could be adding Hutaro to the mix. Headphone Vibing, Masaru, and Neku. Brute Force, Mana, and Sakura. Do you remember Ryoko, Bike, Chie, Mahiru from the Bob Squad, Mama, and Dirty, Midori and Hiroko, Seeking Justice, Taka, and George, Great Gozu and Ito from Friendly Fisticuffs. There's something I'm forgetting. I've said all these names, and it feels like I'm forgetting a couple of things. Oh, I know exactly what I'm forgetting. You hear that music. I started naming these names, and I was like, these people are a part of something. Some of these people are a part of a certain ladder match that we have to add a couple of people to. I'm talking about from Headphone Vibing on the men's ladder match and a part of Friendly Fisticuffs on the men's ladder match. We have Ito and Neku joining that fray. Two big names, one big ladder match for one big prize at AV Mania. But we also have that 8-woman ladder match, and let me tell you, I did just speak into existence two of the names that are joining that ladder match. I'm talking Mana from Lost Dimension, as well as from Persona 4 Golden. We couldn't leave that game out. It's so delightful, and so is Chie looking to punt her competition into next week. But can she use those strong legs to climb the ladder and reach what lies atop it? I'm not certain, but I'm telling you, every so often we're gonna see people added to that match until we have, well, we might fill out the women's ladder match completely. However, I'm saving one participant from the men's ladder match until AV Mania. You won't know, as they will be the last entrant, and they will be the last person to walk out. I'm excited for it. You better get excited for it too. I'm not even, like, who do you think this last mystery opponent is? We'll have to wait and see. But that's AV Mania. This is Danganronpa Hunger Games. We gotta actually continue. Let's keep going. We got who do we have? Yeah. We got United We Fall, Kaito and Mitarai. Both are at AV Mania, surprisingly enough. Think about it. Kaito in the Entourage's match, Mitarai in the Mitarai Open Challenge, the opening match at AV Mania, and we will see the first ever Mitarai Open Challenge sometime after this episode. Live tonight? Oh me, oh my. Pinky and the Brain are both here. Manga Mayhem, Komaru and Hifumi, Offspring of Chaos, Gundam, and Official, Sugar Daddies, Izio and Gaius, Concealed Blade, Saika and Edelgard, Royal Shepherd, Sonya, Crom, the Him Bros, Hero, and beat Anthropology, Aiko, and Iris, Celeste, and Pennyworth, a part of The Trial. Accident Prone sees Mikon and Felicia. Felicia's here to serve some delightful finger sandwiches. Hopefully doesn't drop them all over the place. It very well could happen. Alice in Wonderland, Alice and Usami live to serve Karumi and Noel. Dude, Detectives, KG and Lee Korn, Voice of the Voiceless, Angie, and Tiki. Because it's about to be Tiki time. Pancake Palooza, we're leaving the pancakes. No, what are we talking about? We're bringing pancakes to the picnic. Sato and Maple, they're bringing those pancakes. Nothing to report, Chisa and the Gatekeeper. Trapper and Trappee, Nagito and Satsuna, Titty Typhoon, Ibuki, and Lumine. Fashion Forward, Junko, and Shiki, Rock, Paper, Scissors Now, and Genocide Jack. Book Club, Toko, and Miko. Bug Hunters, Chihiro, and So. You know, I wanted to invite Goto to the picnic, but you know, he's gonna bring the bugs, and that's, we don't really want them around the food. Mini Mimaru, Nakamaru, and Mini Maru, Baked in Blood, Ruka, and Mai, they're here to cook up some fantastic dishes and desserts for the picnic, and we cannot invite them. Well-traveled, Rantaro, Aether, Samurai Woman, Pekka, Sarah, One with Nature, Daisaku, Kazuha, Romance is Dead, Joe, Kaie Day, Magic Carpet Ride, Hajime, and Takamichi, Soldier of Fortune, Mukuro, and Shamir, Dance Break, Crazy Yoko Extra Large, and Inigo, Something in the Water, Hina, Beto, New Era, Marie, Fat Togami, Boom and Gloom, Jotaro and Klee, Promotion Pending, Natsumi and Pinky, and lastly, Afu and Progeny, Togami and Jin. And without further ado, you know there's one more piece of business that we need to take care of, and as I scroll all the way up, Sakura and Mana. They're not the ones who won this title, but they could be the ones who are forced to defend it if it's up to the Mets, baby. Because in 3-1, it's not a very big chance that Chaos reigns, but a chance is a chance. Kaito only had a 5% chance for Chaos to reign, and he doesn't have a title anymore. Will the same fate happen to Brute Force? Let's wait. Let's see. We want to wait too much longer because I'm letting go right now, and we see. No, not even close. I'm looking at it in the in OBS. I'm like, oh, thank goodness it's not even close. If it got a little bit closer, I would have like snapped my head like, what? There we go. Stop recording because, ladies and gentlemen, we're perfectly fine. We're A-okay to actually keep going. So make your picks. First, second, and third. Chaos did not reign. I will make mine as well. And then also tell me, because your comments are important like this one, that one, and that one, what team Hunger Games would you want to invite to a, not a cookout, it's just a picnic, not a cookout, to a picnic? Which of these teams do you think you would vibe with most of the picnic? Who's gonna, you know, I have an answer for that too. First, second, third. I'm gonna pick, first of all, to the picnic, I gotta pick Baked in Blood. I gotta. Although they're all, you know, murderers, and you know, they like do some stabbing and some slicing. It's fine, it's good. They can cook up a storm, and I'm here for it. I love the sweets. I'm a cook a cake tonight, I think. Oh gosh, in terms of when this is being released, I'm cooking one tonight. Goodness gracious. But for first, second, and third, for some reason, I got Accident Prone coming out. I think somehow Mikon's gonna pull one through. For second, give me Friendly Fisticuffs, Ito. I think Ito is gonna show that he's AV Mania ready, but falls just short in second place. And then in third, give me, I gotta pick One with Nature. Kazuha's banner was really nice to me. It was real nice to me. I was waiting on pity for Kazuha's C1, and C1 came, and then C2 came. Not like soon afterwards, but not like 70 pulls. I think it was like 30 or 40 or something. It was good. And I'm like, okay, I'll rock with that. So he's a C2 for me, and we're just vibing real hard. But without further ado, we got a whole lot of teams, and we got a whole lot of action, and we got a whole lot of hope that Red Team gets out of this little deficit that they have here. Will they? I think we gotta proceed to find out. Totems, they could come up. They are in play. Will they come up is the real question. Let's click next round. Let's click Star Round 1 and let's see what unfolds. It is the Bloodbath. And as the tribute stand on the podiums, the horns they lost sound, and horn bearers, if you would please do what you do best and sound. The horns. Most excellent horn bearers. Shall we? Ruka knocks out Aether in a fistfight and immediately puts a death collar on him. Fischl looks around for stuff to scrounge. Licorn has been hot on Sato's trail for days. Sato thinks she's gotten away, but Licorn has finally deduced her location and has delivered the final blow. Felicia duels it out with Izio. He is not ready for AV Mania because Felicia takes that man's out, but she's great in combat, don't forget it. Keiji found a water gun that tricked out Super Zoker is bound to cause some chaos. Nane Aichiaki and Keiji put their differences aside to take out now for the sake of Red Team. Klee just wants it to end already. Setsuna runs into a tree and gets a splinter. Ouch, yep. That's very Setsuna of you. You probably fell into a trap afterwards, too. Grey Gozu picture looks meme lying in various places, and Mai can't take her eyes off of Haruka. Oh my gosh. Beat fails to grasp the gravity situation, so gives Chihiro the various things that he's found. Chihiro builds stuff out of it. It's soothing watching Chihiro make neat contraptions from all those scraps. Pennyworth walks into a very strange machine. He's got ghost powers. Mahiru hums a song to herself. She's like, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Pennyworth Phantom. Mahiru hums a song to herself. That was the song. Miko doesn't care much for this place. Rantaro murders Claude before Kokichi can react. There's nothing he can do. Tiki's ready to defend her friends. Noah does her best to avoid Kurumi. Sayaka looks for an easy out. Takamichi sizes those muscles. Hiroko and Peko believe strongly in red dominance and take out Genocide Jack for the glory of the Raging Reds. But, that doesn't quite work. Doesn't quite work because that's Genocide Jack and she does what she does best. It's her namesake, Genocide, on both Peko and Hiroko. Kaede looks for, actually on the verge of snapping, actually. Jisaro keeps trying to sell a joke, but it always falls flat. Maple is only looking out for herself. Well, she only has to look out for herself now because Sato's dead. Natsumi and Mahiru believe strongly in blue dominance, attempt to take out Edelgard for the glory of the bold and the beautiful, but now Edelgard is showing a little bit of fiery courage for the Raging Reds, taking out both Mahiru and Natsumi. Nagisa wonders if she can build a machine that makes Yakiniku. Kazuha's got a fishing rod. That man's gonna catch all the fish. Sakura finds a plank of wood. Oh, wait, no. That's a seesaw. Your tag team partner would not like that. Luckily, she's not here today. Angie finds a dapper suit, puts it on. It's quite fetching. Fatsugami puts a death collar on the gatekeeper while he's asleep. I don't like that. That's my guy. That's my ride or die for tag team action. Iris seems to find Aiko's presence soothing. Mitsurai just wishes he could go home. Kurumi sees Liv to serve as a bunch of chumps ready to be milked. Don't you dare, Kurumi, say that about Noel. Do you want beef? Do you want to see me at AV? We were not going to fight at AV Mania, Kurumi. I love you a lot. Beto kind of wanders off and gets lost, never be seen again. Ito uses a mysterious gas to knock out Mitsurai and Rantaro. Death collars on them. That's dangerous. Big yikes. Joe and Kaede's fingers touch by accident. They're both blessed just a little bit. You better watch your back, Kaede. Sarah's lurking in this game. Gatekeeper searches for anyone that he can get this collar off of him. Chihiro asks so if he's found anything useful. Mizuki finds a belt of Pokeballs. She's about to throw hands, or I guess throw Pokeballs. Marie thinks of Dark Poem. Oh no, Junko's got that dimensional scythe. Oh gosh, oh me, oh my. Crazy Yoko extra large isn't sure whether to cry, laugh, or tear her hair out. Midori and Daisaku put their differences aside to take out Minimaru for the sake of Red Team. Did you both really have to team up to work together to get rid of a clock? It is what it is. Chisa finds a handgun, just enough bullets to be useful. Hajime attempts to kill Taka, but George intervenes just in time, had to kill Hajime to protect Taka's life. Jin has a bikini. Sonya has that one-up mushroom that's a game changer. Aether finds a stray water balloon, something inside Toko snaps. She's frenzied. Mon uses the title belt to hit Cleve from behind. Everyone's out here targeting Cleve for some reason. She's dazed. Alice can't stop fawning over Usami. I don't know why I'll vibe just so often. They vibe all the time. Not even just, I feel like they vibed in Brand Steel too. Ibuki and Lumine sneak attack Sarah, slaughtering her. Usami hopes to enter a Harmony body. Celeste finds some leather scraps, just enough to patch together some rudimentary clothing. It's rather caveman-like. The champion is a cave woman. Chie tries to kill Chisa, but Chisa retaliates and kills her instead. Chie, you gotta be better than that. You're about to be AV Mania ready. George somehow finds tactical combat gear, equips it, and provides optimal protection for the whole body. Vike, determined to survive this. Aiko thinks about what she did to end up here. Nagito knocks out Sakura in a fistfight. How? 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 It was a trap. She's got a death collar now. Gaius has had enough. He's enraged. Jack can't wait to kill again. Mukuro tries to go doors, but the combat gear diverts to blow Pinky and Celeste. Believe strongly in Blue Dominance to take out Felicia for the bold and beautiful. Sorry, Felicia. Blue team too strong. Hina can't handle the stress after losing a teammate, and she's now cowardly. Masaru feels strong enough to handle anything. Shamir is ready for target practice. She's got a handgun now. Uh-oh. Yo, that's dangerous dope. Mikon just found a water gun. Tricked out Super Soaker, it's bound to cause some chaos. Kaito looks for stuff to scrounge. Kotoko does something really cute. Inigo and Lumine believe strongly in Blue Dominance and attempt to take out Chihiro for the glory of the bold and the beautiful, but Chihiro. The ultimate overpowers them both, painting the scene crimson in honor of the Raging Reds. Daisaku just wants it to end already. Hifumi doesn't understand what's happening. Kokichi sits there with a blank stare. Togami feels protected by his wealth. Gundam draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, you know, for fun, for hee-hees and ha-has. Taka and George get into an argument over who should be in charge. Sayaka challenges Nekomaru to a duel. Nekomaru says, "You're challenging a member of the squad to a duel? You should be worried about Maki and AV Mania in that tables match," but Nekomaru says, "Fine, we'll fight," and then destroys her. Naku ambushes Tiki, gets rid of her. Hiro picks up his new lying in various places. Karam attempts to kill Iris, but Aiko intervenes to protect her. Unfortunately, Aiko dies in the attempt. Edelgard finds my climate control remote. So she's gonna die before she gets to use it, right? That's just how this works. Kamaru uses a mysterious gas to knock out Shamir and Jin in order to put death collars on them. Ryoko somehow finds medieval armor, puts it on, and Shiki attacks Joe and Kaede. I'm sorry, in front of Kaede. There's nothing Kaede can do. We've lost 20 in this big game of 92 before this coming Thursday's Tag Team Last Stand. So for right now, we have a ways to get through. And a Claire de Lune 4. Sato, Izuyoi, Now, Claude, Hiroko, Peko, Natsumi, Mahiru, Beidou, Minimaru, Hajime, Sarah, Chie, Felicia, Inigo, Lumine, Sayaka, Tiki, Aiko, Joe, boom, boom, boom. But, we still have 72 people. We don't have time to dilly and dally. We only have time to proceed. And so I must ask you just one question. Are you ready? I know I am. Let's go ahead. Let's click next round and we will see. Oh! She used it! Oh no! Oh no! Round 2 begins with Noelle trying to kill Ryoko, but Ryoko's knight armor diverts the blow. Usami put a death collar on Iris while she's asleep. Nagi saw the screen with genius idea. Edelgard misses Christmas and sets the calendar on AV's climate remote to December. Snow and Christmas magic fills the arena. Oh no. And Hiro uses that to his advantage immediately and pushes Mizuki into an icy lake. She freezes solid. Mukuro is ready for target practice. Gosh! Oh my gosh! Gosh, these events are coming! Oh no! She's got a laser gun. Can she even be stopped? Oh, this is gonna be such a bloody round. Oh no. Oh me, oh my. Aether, Mitarai, Iris, Sakura, Shamir, and Gatekeeper are all forced to play the majority game. Iris receives the most votes, but she couldn't convince them all not to vote for her. She was indeed the keymaster. Everyone suffered a gruesome demise. Oh no. Chisa aims her handgun in the distance. Angie finds a team advantage totem. Will she have a chance to use it? Man, I don't know because winter's in the arena. Oh my gosh. The heavy snow and wind cause a massive avalanche, trapping Beat, Alice, Nagito, Maple, Midori, and Togami, freezing them beneath the fallen snow. Oh no. Also, you two being right together, right next to each other, I don't know how I feel about that. Lee Korn and Chisa throw snowballs at each other. Sonya doesn't really want to, but finds herself having to get rid of Kokichi. Crazy Oko isn't sure whether to cry, laugh, or tear her hair out. Kotoko and Keiji believe strongly in red dominance and take out Klee for the, blue, right, yeah, Klee for the Raging Reds, but Klee awakens the unstoppable blue team spirit. Beating them both black and blue, Mai stands atop a hill, rolling down a snowball. As it gains size and speed, it crushes Sonya, Usami, Toko, Rantaro, and the Great Gozu in its path. Oh no, Winter. Winter, that's why the Avi's climate control remote is so dangerous. Hopefully Edelgard doesn't die and she gets another chance to use it again, because oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Gundam finds an anomalous cars, aren't those extinct? Pinky looks for someone dumb enough to believe her. Miko doesn't care much for this place. Daisaku builds a snowman. Vike sets down a trap and Jotaro gets caught in it. Kurumi attempts to free Jotaro from the trap but gets trapped as well? Kurumi! Oh my gosh! Ito remembers how much he misses the Great Gozu, sobs quietly. Masaru keeps trying to tell a joke, but it always falls flat. It started when an alien device did what it did. It stuck itself upon her wrist with secrets that it hid. Now she's got superpowers, she's no ordinary kid. She's Naniachiaki 10. Naniachiaki 10. That's not exactly catchy, but you know what? I'm here for it. Kaito befriends a Komodo dragon with a pair of aviator goggles. Can't wait until AV Mania, Kaito. Squad's gonna get you. Komaru walks into a very strange machine designed to view a world unseen. She's gonna catch them all. She's Komaru Phantom. Jack steals my soundboard. Wait, how? Takamichi is going to take advantage of this Heat and Omens Lemonade stand. My guy, it's winter now. Nobody's gonna buy. Now that I'm thinking about it, I gotta make some. I have to make some seasonal variants for like lemonade stands, maybe a cocoa stand for the when it turns winter. Oh man, a cider stand for fall. What's like the seasonal drink for spring? Put that in the comments. What's like the seasonal drink for spring? I'll probably like add those stands in, and then business will be doing poorly in the like reverse seasons. Kaede Hifumi believes strongly in blue dominance and take out Miko for the sake of the bold and beautiful. Fat Togami's starving and snips out a massive stack of pancakes. Hina and Hiro put their differences aside and take out Crazy Oko extra large for the sake of red team. Marie finds a waffle. Really? Naku finds a belt of Pokeballs. Who knows what could be inside of those? Vike tells guys to have a nice day. Guy screams, "Don't tell me what to do," before killing Vike in a rage. Midori's gone. Celeste disappears for a while and she comes back with a wizard robe that she just found, slips it on, scattering sparkles everywhere. Jen searches for anyone who can get this collar off of him. Ruka seems unshaken by any of this. Chihiro finds an open sign. Must be a popular arena supermarket. Maybe he should return it to a popular arena supermarket. Oh, that's a good question. You should. Taka catches a strange glow in the corner of his eyes, discovering an ancient scepter. He's got arcane magic coursing through his body. George looks menacing in that combat gear. Fischl tries to kill Celeste, but the wizard robe was carried away to safety. That's the wizard champ right there. Never seen one of those before, except for Hajime when he was tag team champion. Kazuha casts his rod into the river. It pulls out a Tuno. Someone's eating good tonight. Satsuno runs into a tree and gets another splinter. Ouch, Satsuno, come on. Do we need to comb the hair out of your eyes? Crom finds a grenade, better be careful with that. Shiki manages to sneak attack Jotaro and Klee, slaughtering them both. Ibuki stares into the distance, so finds a sword shiny and sharp, a rather nice find. Ryoko gets lost and wanders off, never to be seen again. Mana, it's being adorable as always. Nekomaru tries to kill Nagisa, but Nagisa retaliates and kills him instead. My employee of the month versus the squad. I don't know if I can be too mad. Hifumi and Mana reminisce over their title victory. Hifumi doesn't have one. The Archon see great potential. Oh, I guess he does have one. He won in the past. The Archon see great potential in Mikon and grant her an Animo vision. Junko slices her scythe, opening a dimensional rift before she can shove Licorn inside. Licorn snatches the scythe, hits Junko in the back of the skull with it, shoves her inside. This was a wild round. From the top to the bottom. From Edelgard actually using the climate remote? I got no words, but I do have a Claire de Lune for Mizuki, Aether, Mitarai, Iris, Sakura, Shamir, Gatekeeper, Beat, Alice, Nagito, Maple, Midori, Togami, Kokichi, Kotoko, Keiji, Sonya, Usami, Toko, Great Gozu, Rantaro, Miko, Crazy Yoko, Extra Large, Vike, Jotaro, Klee, Ryoko, Nekomaru. We still have 43 left, but now we are already halfway through our competition. And it's still winter until Edelgard uses the remote again. She can set things back to normal, or she can change it to a different season. Or it could malfunction. Will she even get a chance to do that before she gets KO'd? That much I don't know. But we can find out together if you want to just proceed with the action. Oh, you do? Well, let's do it. You and me are proceeding with this action, and round 3 begins with Ito feeling strong enough to handle anything. Edelgard won't give up so easily, and she apparently just doesn't want to use that remote. Junko fights for her life. Celeste challenges Komaru and Fat Togami to an anything-goes pancake-eating competition, and Fat Togami moitas both of these competitors. Takes out 2 former champions, a current champion and a former champion, and earns entry into the World Pancake Championship match. Togami, of the Fat variety, has been tag team champion before, wants to be World Pancake Champion. Kaede knocks out Shiki in a fistfight, got a death call on her now. The Archon see great potential in Nagisa, he's got a Hydro Vision. Licor never wants to kill anyone ever again. Hiro feels sorry for Kurumi and frees her from the trap. Daisaku's ready to defend his friends. Takamichi tries to kill George, but the combat gear diverts the blow. Mikon is chasing Fischl, but Fischl is just too fast. Mikon takes out her water gun, shoots Genocide. Jack, who was resting in a tree, is startled, soaked, and fell right onto Fischl, killing the both of them. Maruka finds a dapper suit and puts it on. It's rather fetching. Hina and Setsuna put their differences aside and take out Kaito for the sake of Red Team. Kazuha casts his rod into the river and pulls out my soundboard? Wait, does it even still work? Fat Togami wonders who left pancakes in the arena in the first place. It's me. There's pancakes everywhere. You get pancakes. You get pancakes. I'm like Oprah out here with pancakes. Pinky, put the death claw on, be gone while she's asleep. Chisa also, I have 2 of them? Yeah, I probably do. Chisa's got one though. Muguro feels unstoppable with her laser gun. Noelle does her best to avoid Kurumi. Shiki wishes she could go home. Angie uses her team advantage totem. It disappears into thin air. A slip of paper is left behind which reads, points earned by this team are doubled. Angie, who I believe as a part of the Raging Reds, I'll mark this down that I believe Red Team's points are doubled. We'll check after this round, but I'm like 75% sure that she's a part of the Raging Reds, and boy do they need it. Boy do they need it. If they get this, and they sweep, that's a lot of points. That puts them right back in this game. My gosh, that's big. Live to serve. Bunch of chumps. Gundam is attacked by a pack of wolves, but they all relax by the campfire. Come the morn, one seems to have left the pack to aid Gundam Crom. Oh gosh, oh no, there's more things happening down there. Juggles with that grenade. Neku sends out a Pokeball Alchemist Turtwig who cuts through vines for Neku. Mai also finds a fishing rod. There's a lot of fishing going on today. Masaru attempts to kill George, but Taka intervenes just in time to protect him. Masaru did perish in the event though, unfortunately. Taka polishes that ancient scepter, making the magic board shine. Nane Aichiaki transforms into a small but brilliant alien and hides from dangers. Mana pushes Mukuro into an icy lake, freezing her solid. Ibuki stands atop a hill, rolling down a snowball. As it gains size and speed, it crushes Ito, Chihiro, Kazuha, Takamichi, and Marie in its path. Some of these winter events are so brutal. All of those competitors gone in a moment's notice. Soja swooshes the air with a sword. Pennyworth possesses Crom and walks right off of a cliff. Hifumi lays his title belt on the ground, grabbing Taka in a headlock, driving his skull into the hard metal, killing him. George washes the blood off of his combat gear. Chisa waves at Guys. Guys chases her while shaking his fist. Jin and Noelle, believe strongly in blue dominance, attempt to take out Edelgard for the glory of the bold and the beautiful, but Edelgard is able to overpower the both of them in honor of the Raging Reds, and boy do they needed this episode. Setsuna spots something shiny in the distance, and we are here at our final 27. So after this, what is it called? A Clair de Lune 4? Celeste, Komaru, Fischl, Jack, Kaito, Masaru, Mukuro, Ito, Chihiro, Kazuha, Takamichi, Marie, Crom, Taka, Jin, Noelle. We'll see everybody's statuses. Blue team still has both members of Baked in Blood. Red team has Licorn. Blue team Live to Serve has Karumi. Setsuna remains for Trapper and Trap E. Red team also has So for Red team Bug Hunters. Pinky for promotion pending Blue team. Rock Paper Scissors is completely out. Offspring of Chaos does still have Gundam for Blue team. Something the Water still has Hina for Red team. Pennyworth for Blue team for the trial wants that fan vote for you guys. Fashion Forward completely in for Red team. Hero for the Himbros, Red team. Hifumi for Blue team still in. Nothing to report still has Chisa for Red team. As we scroll down, Titty Typhoon still has Blue team's Abuki. Gaius for Blue team Sugar Daddies. Edelgard for Red team. Concealed Blades. Pinky and the Brain still for Red team. My Employee of the Month is still here. Good on you, Nagisa. The Mets still have Nani Chiaki for Red team. A lot of Red team, especially Voice of the Voiceless Red team, and Angie has used that totem. Double points for Red team this episode. Kaede. Romance is Dead for Blue team. New Era. Fat Togami for Red team. Accident Prone. Mikon's still in for Red team. George. Red team. Seeking Justice. Neku. Headphone Vibing Red team. Mana for the Champs. Brute Force Blue team. One with Nature, Daisaku Red team, and that is our lot. We also have to remember Junko, I believe, is in the Despair Dimension. She is the one and the only. But we must proceed to see if she stays there. There's only 27 left. I'll be frank, this episode went by a little bit faster than I expected because the climate control remote was used. There's 2 of them in play. There is a good chance that we switch from winter to summer or autumn or spring, or it could malfunction, and that is scarier than what you've seen so far from winter. It's the lowest chance that it happens, but if it happens, hey no. Next round, we see Ruka follows some sparkles and gets a magic wand. And Hina and Nagisa believe in red dominance and try and take out Ruka. They were like, we can't have that magic wand for the blue team. Ruka awakens the unstoppable blue team spirit, beating them with her magic wand. Didn't use any magic, just beat them furiously with it. George and Ruka throw snowballs at each other. Ibuki ambushes Kaede and strangles her. Kurumi's looking for an easy out. Angie makes snow angels. Oh, that's actually pleasant. Daisaku doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Shiki just stumbled upon a stray water balloon. Now she can unleash summer-themed chaos on unsuspecting tributes. Chisa's no longer that. You know what? I mean, like, getting more ideas. Since the climate arena remote is in play, we could have like this only pop up with summer, like when someone makes it summertime. The mistletoe can only come out in winter. Man, I got that probably won't be something I implement before the end of the season, but like next season, oh, the climate control arena remote, that might be the most important item in the game. Chisa can no longer stand still and let others kill her friend. She's feeling heroic. Sasuno picks up with a new Nidenko lying in various places. Gaius' so mad steam is literally coming out of his ears. He causes the fire, trapping and killing Pennyworth and Neku in the flames. Hifumi fails to grasp the gravity situation. Kurumi sneaks up on Licorn, but Licorn has known that he was being followed for ages now and is able to counterattack and kill Karumi. Nana Chiaki transforms into an alien with a flame body, shoots white-hot fireballs at Licorn, turning him to ash. Jeez. Gundam checks on his demon summoning circle, and now he's got a demon of his own. Mai casts her rod into the river, pulls out a neon open sign. There's so much junk in this river. That's not junk, by the way. That's a great open sign. Unless it's the open sign for Yoko's items and misfortunes, in which case, yeah, it is junk. Junko fights for her life. Mana thinks about Sakura, sobs quietly. Me too sometimes, if I'm being completely honest. Mikon uses the water gun to water her garden. The Archon see great potential, and so he's got an Electrovision. There's a lot of potential revival items in play. Edelgard uses a mysterious gas to knock out Gaius and Daisaku in order to put death collars on them. Fatsugami wonders why anyone would choose waffles over the glory that is pancakes. Pile of flesh that used to be Kaito rots peacefully, and oh no, Pinky just found a a water gun. That tricked out Super Soaker is bound to cause some chaos. We lost 7 competitors. We're at your final 20, 10 more into your saving grace fix, but for right now, it's a Claire de Lune 4. Hina, Nagisa, Kaede, Pennyworth, Neku, Kurumi, Licorn. The thing is, because Red Team has double points, it could like be like a championship episode. If they only get first place, that's still worth 10 points. Which gives them, what? They would catch up 6 points And that's only if they get first and blue team gets second and third. They could get 18 points this episode. And that is, once again, only if they don't pick up another totem and potentially get the lower odds of triple points. Could happen. Red team has a rare opportunity right now. Will they use it? We'll have to see. They have to come out on top to do it. We'll click next round, and we will see. Even if they get second and third, they still pick up some points. That's big. Double points are big. We'll go to the next round, and we will... Someone's got to change it from winter ASAP. Hero stations in the distance. Hifumi and guys believe strongly in blue dominance to take out Daisaku for the sake of the bold and the beautiful. Chisa's ready, patrolling vigilantly, ready to defend those that she loves. Mikan uses a gust of wind to blast Ruka off of a cliff. The heavy snow and wind cause another avalanche, trapping Pinky Guy's Gundam Satsuna, Nana Echiaki, and Edelgard, freezing them beneath the fallen snow. Junko avoids dark trees and branches that reach out to grab her. Shiki is chasing Fat Togami. Fat Togami is just too fast. Shiki throws her water balloon with Fat Togami's feet, causing her to slip and tumble right off of a cliff. Angie found a shiny red balloon. Huh, this is such a dangerous place for such a poppable entity. Ha ha. Mikan is going to take advantage of this heat and opens a lemonade stand. Once again, it's wintertime now, Mana. So summons a shock so powerful it fries Mai alive. Rest in peace to Mai. Boogie does something really cute, and George and Angie put their differences aside and take out Hifumi for the sake of red team, and just like that, we are within your saving grace picks. We lost 11 in a single round. Most of that because it's winter, and I hope you guys understand now. We haven't even seen like all of the winter events. I'm surprised that the two biggest winter events popped up because it's lower odds than the other ones. But I digress. For right now, it is the last, unless there's revivals, Claire Lune of the episode for Daisaku, Ruruka, Pinky, Gaius, Gundam, Satsuna, Nana Echiaki, Edelgard, Fat Togami, Mai, Hifumi. It's your final 9. I think it's time we check who's left. Are you guys ready to see who's left? Do you need some new picks? Are your teams not doing so well? Oh, that's a shame. Oh, hey, don't worry. It's time for your saving grace picks. As we go on, brute force Mana for the fan vote. Mana is ready to show you guys what it means to be champion. She's going to AV Mania, and that inspired her to give it her all this game. For blue team, it's Mana. Red team still sees So. So, former Agent of Chaos, singles champion, former tag team champion. So's nearly done it all in this series. And it's hard, very hard, for a non-Danganronpa character to win that singles title. Congratulations to So on that. Could he do it again? He and Mizuki are the only ones. We gotta keep going, goodness gracious, that's only 2 of our 9. Fashion Forward's not completely still in technically. Junko's in that despair dimension, but Shiki's still in, carrying on for her partner who's trapped in the despair dimension. That's incredible. For red team as well. As we keep on scrolling, we see Hero for the Himbros for red team. Red team once again has a chance, but we've seen them goof up chances before. Titty Typhoon Ibuki. Once again, one of the most decorated champions in this series. For Titty Typhoon, for Mew, and for Lumine, Ibuki could take that victory. Accident Prone sees Mikan. Mikan, on the other half of good tag team partner, Accident Prone, she could carry Felicia and Sumiya to that championship match, and they are for red team. As we go down, we see for red team again seeking justice, George. Voice of the Voiceless, Angie, both carrying on for red team. Once again, red team has a stark advantage, but we've seen them goof up these advantages before. Will they do it today? As we scroll down, I believe that is... No, it's not. We have nothing to report. Oh, please, Chisa. Actually, please. That's my ride or die team, Chisa. I didn't know you were still around. Please, Chisa, you can do this. You can do this. For Gatekeeper, for Mr. H, nothing to report. I don't care if it's red team. They're my ride or dies. That is a lot of folks that are left. Make your saving grace picks right here, right now. First, second, and third. I will make mine as well. And I have to say, without a doubt, it's got to be for first place. Nothing to report. For second place, it's got to be Fashion Forward. And for third place, give me... I'm gonna take Voice of the Voiceless for Tiki. Angie, carry on for my dragon wife. Hey, it's your final 9, and all 9 of these teams, these competitors, this game has been alive. It's been breathed life into it by the coldest winter in the arena, all of a sudden, thanks to Edelgard. But what will happen? I don't know. The cold, it chills their bones, but their hearts, the fire in their hearts, in fact, riles them up. It beats with the same pulse and the same intensity and the same determination as that of a samurai woman. Final 9, red team needs points. Red team needs to be on the board. If red team could sweep, it would be ideal for them. Let's click next round and we will see. Mikan creates a sphere of air around Ibuki and Chisa, keeping there long enough for them to suffocate within. That is unfortunate. Unfortunate for Ibuki and Chisa. But fortunately for So. Goodness. Oh, and Kaito! Shiki tries to make her collar look as fashionable as possible. Ain't that... Oh, well, that's just... Okay, well, that just makes sense. So uses the power of Electro on the dead body of his ally Chihiro. The electricity is enough to restart his rebel heart. Sonya. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. And builds a tank too. Oh my gosh. Sonya's mushroom has been rooting for Kaito this whole time. Bounces onto him, reviving him. George then pushes Shiki into an icy lake, freezing her solid Chihiro. Tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks, succeeds, awesome. Due to the incredible success of her lemonade business, even in the cold, she's making lemonade slushies. Oh, that actually sounds delightful. Amana's now filthy rich, so... Oh, is sent to the despair dimension after bringing Chihiro back. That's kind of sad. Oh, but look who's there. The old partners. What poetry this round is. Oh, man. I'm gonna break it down in a second. Kaito steals Chihiro's tank while he's asleep. This is a prime opportunity for Kaito first and foremost. Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars, has a tank in the final 6. Angie pops her own balloon and has the creepiest smile on her face. Junko and So desperately seek for an escape. Junko and So, former tag team partners, former agents of chaos together. They've kind of been like at odds with each other, but they had success as a tag team, and now they are stuck together alone in the despair dimension. Can they work together to find a way out? That much I don't know, but it is your final 7, and it is indeed a terrible turnabout for Ibuki, Chisa, Shiki. This one round, everything. This has been an interesting game. Man, all of the like parallels that are coming on this round. So saves Chihiro and then it is immediately sent into the despair dimension. His one act keeps his team alive. Kaito getting revived, stealing the tank that Chihiro made to try and end this game quickly before So gets sent to the despair dimension gets stolen. Kaito steals that tank, and then alone in the despair dimension are the 2 former tag team partners, Junko and So. We gotta keep going. This round has been something else. And there's still 7 people alive. For now, next round could see the end of the game. It's winter. We saw the events that could pop up. No. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Takamichi's gone. George puts a duck collar on Angie. So runs from the demons lurking in the despair dimension. Kaito gives his Pekamoto dragon a pat on the head. Are you kidding? Miko just found a flamethrower. See if anyone gets in her way now. And, well... I think you know what time it is. Chihiro, thanks for putting that sign up. Cause now AV's Wares and Despairs is open and all the tributes are forced to shop. Mikan gets a 50% discount on a nice stack of pancakes. Hero gets a 15% discount on a wish ring. How spectacular. Angie gets a 33% discount on a vision. How do we even sell those here? As we keep on going, we see Kaito perishes. The Archon see great position with Mana, grant her a cryo vision. Hero ponders how best to use that new wish ring of his. George gets a 25% discount on a dope sword. Mikon and Kaito joust with shopping carts. Only Mikon survives. Jiro works at AV's Wares and Despairs, restocking the shelves as best he can. And Angie is proud of her dapper suit. We lost one. And you know what that means. It's a terrible turnabout just for him. Kaito. We are left with Angie, Chihiro, Mikon, George, Hiro, and Mana. They are your final 6. Anything could happen, anything could unfold, but it's still technically Samurai Woman. Shockingly enough, we will proceed and we'll see probably not Samurai Woman. Oh, that's not Samurai Woman anymore. It's your final 3. Angie sets the forest ablaze with her new vision, catching Mana, Chihiro, and George in the flames. Mana feeds a few pancakes to the wild beasts, temporarily befriending them, and Hiro finds some leather scraps just enough to patch together some rudimentary clothing. It looks rather caveman-like. We are down to 3, the Himbros. Mana for brute force for the fan vote, and Angie for the voice of the voiceless for Tiki. But for right now, our 3 stand right there. It's a terrible turnabout for them. Mikon, Chihiro, George. It is Angie, Mana, and Hiro. Angie's red team, Mana is blue team. Hiro and the Himbros, I believe, are red team? Question mark? We'll check. Yeah, they are red team at the bottom there. Interesting development. Red team will pick up points on blue team outside of revivals. No matter what, they pick up points. Because even if they get 3rd and 2nd, that's 8 points for them, instead of just the 4 that they would get. It's all up to where Mana places. If Mana places 3rd, it's big time points for red team. If not, yeah, we'll see what happens. But for right now, it's our final 3. It is Angie, it is Hiro, and it is Mana. And they are all caught in what we like to call, within our final 5, it's our final 3. It is a crisis of fate. Angie, Mana, Hiro. Next round sees. Ooh, Angie washes the blood off her dapper suit. Mana throws several pancakes at Hiro, attracting the wild beast to maul him. It is a fan vote versus Angie for Tiki. Could Mana, and I'll save that because I'm gonna have to say who will it be, and then I'll give them each their little spiel. But for right now, for the Himbros, it is indeed a terrible turnabout for Hiro. So, there are 2 left. No matter what, red team, unless there's a revival somewhere somehow, red team picks up some points. Picks up some points on blue team. Not too many if they get 2nd. Well, if they get 2nd place, they don't pick up too many. But if they get 1st today, they pick up a good chunk of points. That being said, it's very important how you answer this question. Just who will it be? Angie, Mana. Mana heard that she would be going to AV Mania, and she screamed and she said, "This is the opportunity to prove to the world just how cute I can be while being an absolute terror in the ring." Could Mana be using this as an outlet to show that she is ready for AV Mania? Or could it be Angie? Angie, who has been so close but so far so many times, but she has held gold in the past, tag team gold in fact. But you know who hasn't? Tiki. And we love Tiki. We sure do. Angie could be carrying on for Tiki and the voice of the voiceless. Can they breathe new life into the tag team bracket? Angie, Mana. Mana, Angie. Will it end when we click next round? We will see that. It does. As Mana says, don't forget who runs this show. It is a fan vote, and more importantly, if chaos reigned, she would have been like, not today, we retain. But it didn't. Instead, A fan vote is earned because Mana tosses a pancake like a frisbee at Angie with such speed it slices her neck, which means it is indeed a terrible turnabout for Angie. Brute Force, they're not playing games anymore. You guys, it's rare when we have so many teams that you see a fan vote in tag team action, but apparently Brute Force said, it's our show now. And I'm here for it. You know what? I'm here for it. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners. For blue team, ensuring that red team didn't sweep, red team didn't get 18 points, they said, you can catch up, but you can't catch up that much. For Sakura and for Tinko, your winners, earning you guys a fan vote. Mana catches the win. And there it is. Red team picked up points. They closed the gap just a little bit. But they're gonna need more. They're gonna need so many more. Mana said, hey, I want that fan vote, and we will have that fan vote. Yeah! Well, so far. Actually, no, there won't be this is a guarantee, the only fan vote for, yeah, the only fan vote for tag team action. Because the next episode is just, well, there is a slim chance, an ever so slim chance, that Brute Force actually wins next week's episode as well. And gets you guys one more fan vote. Which would be insane, but it's a possibility. Ibuki had 7 KOs, Mikon with 6, Mai with 5, Gaius, Edelgard, Angie, Shiki with 4, just Mana with 3. That's interesting. In a game like this, only one person having 3 KOs, that's kind of insane. Everyone else with 2 or less. Let's bring up that bracket. Because you guys have a fan vote. And that fan vote will be that tag team royale fan vote that we usually do when we have one fan vote for tag teams. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what comes out on top of that. The teams, it's a lot of fresh teams this season, so I'm excited. I'm actually excited that there's a fan vote for tag team action. There's probably going to be a lot of fan votes for singles action, but we'll see how that goes. But also, look at those points. 140 to 115. If you take into account that there are technically 3 episodes left between OC action, singles action, and tag team action, without Chaos reigning, and without totems, red team would be out of the fray. Would they? No, they wouldn't. Would they? No, they wouldn't. If there was no totems and there was zero, there were no totems and there was no chaos reigning, no championship matches, then red team could win if they swept all 3 episodes. That would be crazy and that would be intense. If chaos didn't reign, no totems were in play, I would be out of my mind. That being said, it's likely that one of those wheels will hit. Either in, what, tag team action? No, singles action is more likely to hit. But also, OC action. That's the one where we're really looking for, because that's the biggest opportunity for Chaos to reign. And that's the free-for-all. We'll see what happens. Am I excited? Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for that. That being said, we'll see what happens. That's all I can say. We'll see what happens. 140 to 115, huh? If red team sweeps all 3 episodes and chaos doesn't reign, and so they have a chance just based on, like, if nothing happens. The odds that something happens are pretty high, especially if we're coming back to Orteal for one of those 3 episodes. We've seen totems happen in Orteal a lot. We have never seen them happen in Brand Steel, even though it is possible. But those will be very large episodes of Brand Steel, so we might see a little bit of magic happen. That being said, I don't know what's gonna happen. I never do. But I'm excited to see what happens. No OC action this Sunday, but next Sunday will be the free-for-all. All of your OCs coming back, and they could be fighting for some championships. I'm excited to see it. But without further ado, that's up. There's something else that's going on today. Oh yeah, that's right. Not too well. I guess maybe a little while after this episode, there will be the first Friday night Road to AV Mania, the first ever Mitarai Open Challenge. Who, in fact, that's what you cap your comment off with. Cap your comment off with who do you think that Mitarai will be facing in tonight's Open Challenge. It could be any character from any series that has appeared on this channel. You might see a deep pool, you might see anybody. I'm excited, and I wonder who he'll be facing at AV Mania. I'm excited to see that. I just thought about something else. I gotta check the list of, because I have Mitarai's Open Challenge participants pretty much mapped out, but there's one where I'm like, I don't know which one's gonna be better. But then again, it's also a potential like, oh, maybe more than one person will come out and challenge Mitarai. Maybe they'll make it a triple threat. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited for it. You get excited for it. The Road to AV Mania Friday Night Fights begins tonight. Stay classy. Year of the Zenith. Toon Link Dave, Anomaly, the Anomaly Cars, and your United States Aviator taking off. Toodaloo, flight crew. Thanks for watching.